Alright, and we're live. So, before I get into it, there is something I wanted to mention. And that's, so the game that I started for this playthrough, I kind of did it on the assumption, so let me show you. So this is the starting scenarios. And I kind of picked it on the assumption, hold on, let's go back, that there might be some sort of quest mission or historical event for this right here, because we are starting before this date, and this is the clan we picked. I hadn't really eliminated this clan or anything. I don't know if there is some other criteria, but clearly we're like 3 months past this, so I don't think it's going to happen. But there's nothing in the manual or like anywhere I could find about any information about how the quests or missions, what they are, how to get them, or anything. But I'll let you know, I looked around myself in game and did some testing, and it might be obvious, but it's hard to say if this is the only case. I think if you have the game, if you go to any of these scenarios, only like the first, from this view, the first character on this screen is the one that's going to have a quest. Guaranteed. And there might be some other people down here that might have one, but I'm not going to go through them all. In this case, I also tried picking the next person on the list, and he didn't have a quest, but he did have a movie, like, cutscene intro. So there might be some stuff for these other characters. But in each scenario, so if we went to the one we picked, basically this is going to be a Nobunaga scenario, which a lot of them are. Not all. Like, this one is going to be for Takeda and, etc. This one is Mori. So we're not going to get that. That was the intent, but it is fine. It's fine. So let's go ahead. I also I have completed at least 2 other campaigns off on my own time. But those are on the normal difficulty. So we're doing hard mode. And the thing is, I bring that up is because if you did see the most recent part when I streamed or uploaded the last part, I did lose some battles. We're still fine overall, but we lost some combats, and that's fine. All right, let me remember where we are at. Well, for one thing, we're losing money. Can we fix that? Probably. We can't. We're in trouble. Well, this should fix it. Although I think part of the problem is when you're at war for a certain length of time, your popularity goes down, maybe, or something. I think basically people get upset and they lower your income. And that might also have something to do with maybe loyalty has something to do with it. I'm not sure. In fact, let me check that. Get a penalty here. Not really. It says we lose loyalty. Everyone seems fine. Maybe the penalty's already over. Maybe it only lasts for just a little bit. It's also something else I wanted to check. We'll check that next time we're in combat, or at war, rather. So, or also I figure, let me go ahead and, since we are hemorrhaging money, I'm going to go ahead and pull back some of these soldiers or infantry. I really don't want to, but we can't afford them. So, these are all militia. I actually don't have that many. I think, oh, here we go. Let me lower this. So you notice, actually, hold on, let me cancel that. You'll notice here, like, how do you even get to this number? It's because this was probably up here like this, and some of them just died, and they don't come back. So the ones that actually lived came back, and then the ones that were dead don't, so it ends up you get a weird number. I'm pretty sure that's how that happens. We're going to lower this, though, just a smidge. Just, try to save a little bit of money. Okay. Well, I think it'll come back around after we give it a few turns and once we start expanding, and I think there's some penalties for being in a war, basically. War and losing battles and stuff like that. Alright. Now, I do have a bit of a problem. I mentioned this last time. I do have a bit of a problem with Mori going... I just hope they don't take a whole lot. Because eventually I'm going to have to fight Mori. It's just... there's no way around it. I mean, unless... The only way besides that is if maybe I just go through Shikoku here and just go around them. Which might be easier. I don't really like going to this island. Because it messes up your... It's not as direct, but it would be fine. We're already on kind of an island, as it were. Technically, this is not connected. So, not that really matters from a gameplay point. Alright, I think we just start rolling the turns by now. Mori is fighting multiple people, of course. Refugees have returned. So I can't see how many people Mori has here, but we got 17,000 versus like 21,000. And I think this is a naval. I haven't actually done a naval. I've had naval engagements, but I've always auto-resolved them. So, there's an achievement for doing that, I'm sure. If you win a naval battle, which it might be new. I don't know if for Nobunaga's ambition. I don't know if they've ever had naval battles that you could command yourself. I know they've always had them, but I don't know if you could ever take control of them. It is kind of interesting. There's a fictional scenario that you unlock in this game. You might have seen it when I was at the load screen before. And when you play that, everyone is ageless, and it's kind of interesting because you also get these characters that are like 4 generations apart that are all together. It's just kind of... Alright. So already back up to over 1,000 per turn. I really would like to lock down this trade node, but like I said, it's still better to expand first, and we just keep getting, we just keep getting more and more expansion potential here. Well, good luck with that. I could actually be a real opportunist here. This clan is, we just got done fighting them, but I don't think there's a penalty for like diplomatically. I know in some other games you might get like a truce or something like that, but I'm pretty sure I could just immediately attack them again, and they just don't have any soldiers. Why let Mori take everything when I can scoop in and take stuff from them myself before they get wiped out? I also need to take this little cluster out because they have a special, you'll see this special trade zone here. That needs to happen. And they're not allied with anyone at the moment, but I think it might be a good opportunity to stab Otomo in the back again, because they're not in a good way, and all our troops are back. I'm going to try it once I sort out my civil management here. I'm not feeling great about our provision. So, like, we have like a decent amount of labor. We still haven't upgraded our fertilizer receipts. I'm not thrilled about that. So we can do 1 fertilizer here. Let's see, anything with low fertility. Now, fertility, it does lower per season, but it's not. Productivity resets pretty severely, and I think that's based off of your popularity. If you have a high popularity, you don't have to, or rather, your productivity per year doesn't lower as much. Fertility is the same thing, but it's just kind of a set amount per year, I think. So I would like to make sure we're at a decent level across the board here. All right. Well, I think nothing's like terribly low in comparison to one another. I think we'll do this place. This has a decent amount, I think. Gosh, our productivity here is really bad. No, I'll do it. It might, I might be making a bad decision here, but any place with a lot of refugees that need to be put to work. Goodness knows we're not going to give them a spear and throw them into battle at the moment. I could do this, but we're not really gaining a whole heaping lot of farmland. We do need it. I'll clear this, I guess. I don't like clearing. It makes me feel bad. Makes me feel bad for getting rid of my soldiers, potentially. There's a bunch of people here. There's a lot of surplus farmland, though. I don't know if I need to do this right this second. We'll hold off. Do a little developing. All right, so what do we have? Trade town. Yes, yes, please.
I understand.
All the money. Reservoirs over here. Up here. I think I'll do this one because if I put it here, it's going to cover these two castles. But this one's probably about to be Mori land, which will be down the pike. So I'm going to put it here because I'm probably going to have this castle sooner than I'm going to have this one. Put that there. And I'm not going to... Well, I mean, I could just build a second one. Don't really want to, though. To be honest. All right, then we're going to put our usual stuff. I don't know. I like the stat boosting ones. I just think having really good officers helps out quite a lot. Is something here? Maybe this might have gotten destroyed from fighting, because when armies are fighting in an area, they just wreck everything. They're very, very rude, very inconsiderate. We have tactics, so we need a leader camp here, I think.
Understood.
And that's everything. We're gonna hold off on doing improvements right now while our money is not looking super great. Let me look. Oh, can I? Yeah, okay. Cannot declare war on a clan you just made peace with. Well, let's see. Maybe we can do it next turn. Or I don't. There's no indication in game, I don't think, of how long you have to wait. But let's give it a turn and see what we can do. Because I think the AI is pretty aggressive, so it's good to strike while you're still able to. Gosh. What was that? What was that noise? The doodle-doo. I don't know what that was. Okay. Yep. Son. Let someone come of age. Oh, that's my heir. Okay, well, you're really just quite awful. To be perfectly honest, you're terrible. If I've ever find...
Allow me to report.
Well, maybe we already have one. Let me see here.
Let us begin the council.
Well, I'll finish that thought in a minute. Let's focus on the here and now for just a minute here. Let me take a look here. Is there fertilizers up? Let's try to get that. We need 25 commerce, so we only need a few commerce. As long as you get a little commerce, so that'll do. Gonna take the 22 agriculture points and this guy.
And with that, this council is over.
I know. So these, if you're wondering, and who can say for certain, really, these are all generic. All of these are shared by every clan, daimyo, whatever. You're always going to get these eventually. Well, technically, you're going to get everything eventually, but I believe the ones on the side are more of a clan-specific policy. So some clans are going to get these really early. Like right here, I guess this is, if you have any of these officers, you just get this. So like I said, these are going to be specific to these clans like this. And then once you get that, you can unlock this. So yeah, either way, or rather, maybe not clan or character specific, but they have more specific requirements. All right, anywho, let's get fertilizers up. I know we just went through the season where we needed those, but you know, next year. I mean, I don't know if I need this, but this might lead towards better cavalry. Like, we'll start with cavalry defense, but it might give us better attack up at some point, which is something I'm interested in doing. Which, by the way, I mentioned I wanted to try to do some cavalry focus since I'm used to having more of a musket focus. Not doing a great job at that, but we're too poor. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Want to find where our ranches are. Nope, not that one. Improve. We gotta up our horse income, and really the first target is going to be Matsushima Daiba. Like I said, the finest horses are grown on this mystical island over here. You would have never even known it existed, but that's where you get the best horses. So, frickin' find any of our other ranches. I changed my mind. I said I wasn't going to spend our money, but here we are. I guess it's not really doing us a whole heaping lot of good, keeping it in the bank right now. Sometimes you want to do that, but now it's not all that helpful. I think that's it, actually. Not as many as I thought. I mean, we've got some level 2s back here. Guess I can start upgrading those. Okay. Also, you'll notice us. We really don't we don't have too many great officers, and like the level that you can upgrade buildings is determined by the character that's working on it. 3 is not very high. Usually, I can get buildings up to like at least 5 or 6, but I have seen them go up to star. I don't know what that is. Maybe rank 10 or something. I don't know. Anywho, 252. Don't mind if I do. I don't know why. Oh, because I'm. Do I have a trade agreement with Mori still? I do. Okay. So we're not allied anymore, but I guess our alliance ran out, but our trade agreement was retained. Okay. Now, I say that because unless something has changed, yeah, Mori is not willing to work with us anymore. They are not interested in being allied. I find that a little strange, but you know, can't tell me what to do. Now, can we declare war on them yet? No. I might just try to attack these guys then. They're not allied. I want that trade node. We're sitting on our hands here, not doing anything, and all our troops are just waiting to be deployed. So you know what? You said I was going to say this should be easy, and I mean it should, but the way this game is designed, a small clan can give you trouble. Like there's probably no hope for them in the long run, but you know, they can give a larger clan trouble because of the way the terrain limits your troops. Now, I am going to pull some of these units off of this because he doesn't have a lot of people, and I don't want to spend that much food. All right, so here's something I was wondering. Now, I mentioned I'd liked keeping some better units here to have their their army have adjutants. So you have a leader for the unit. Like this guy only has a leader. And then you can have up to 2 adjutants, or like helpers, essentially. Now, I think, and I could be wrong on this too. In the previous games, your adjutant's stats would contribute to the overall unit's abilities. It might not be like that in this game. So let me see here. So 88, 92. Let's just look at well, actually, let's look at attack and defense. 92 and 107. Okay, what about now? Okay, so yes, our attack did go down. I think this guy is just not very good. So, let me see here. 80, 86, 107. Okay, well, he does add a decent amount of morale or leadership or whatever. So yeah, okay, never mind. So it is, you do want... Why it's not putting our leader in there? I mean, I don't think your daimyo can die. I know other characters can die in combat. But we're going to have him be the leader, and then we're going to have these two be the... If anything, the main benefit of having adjutants is you get access to these tactics and such. So we're going to have Deathsworn, Pursuit, and Tactician. Which are... Deathsworn I really like. I think that's a nice one to have. And these... I don't micromanage this too much, but that is the benefit of having them. I don't plan them out usually that well. I just kind of... As long as I've got somebody, caution and concentrate. Very defensive oriented. I'm not the... Especially when you get so many battles, it's a little much to plan them all out individually like that. You know what? Let's give him some horses. He's got Pursuit. They've got high attack. And we do have 1,300 guns. Now, I could lower this down here. No, let's do that, actually. Nah. I think we'll just have all melee.
We march.
We're good. And let me double check. Okay, so I think we're ready to move out. Our supplies should be good, especially because I did not use our whole army. Mori has 1, big surprise. Tsutsui has been eliminated. He's assured. You know what? I don't want to botch it. Just auto. Let's just auto do it. Gosh. Okay, well now that... Oh gosh, 7,500. These castles are actually really strong. Am I in a hurry? Not really. We'll let it go. I was contemplating whether I wanted to send out another army and start sieging multiple castles at a time, but I don't think that will be necessary.
Allow me to report. This
Yeah.
is last month's results.
Oh, Shimazu. I think I was saying... Look, I think I might have been just saying Shimazu wrong with like a T sound. I don't know. Alright, so I don't think we can expand anymore. I mean, not until we take over this stuff. So in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and expand or invest into one of our own trade nodes in this corner here. Because we still need... Some of these have hit the gold standard here, even without our involvement. But the way... And it's not 100% clear to me. Oh gosh, it's so expensive. So the way how I understand this works is you have production and finger air quotes here, improve, which in the tutorials actually has like a different word. It says like prosperity or something. So that helps. But I believe these are just completely independent. I used to think if the more this was, the more efficient your invest was, and like you would get more production out of it. I think they're just two different things. Improve, I think, just goes up over time, and you can't help that. It except with your policies. This is going to go up over time, and the more this goes up, your house income goes up. That's why this one is over the threshold on its own. And the other way you can get income is also by just doing the production, which you have to invest. But when you invest, it lowers this, which will then recover. So either way, go in and just invest there. And just roll the turnover. They're going to keep trying to like pester my army and bleed me of units. So Matsunaga was taken out. No. Maybe by actually, oh, let me just take a moment out of here. Maybe this, where am I? This one right here, the tribe subjugation. Maybe this isn't, I'm not sure if this is just while you're at peace, or maybe they will offer that as their, when you're at war and they try to take a peace offer, maybe they'll request vassalage instead of what they just did more often. Could be both. Okay. Bleed off another 1,400 people out of this army. Like I said, if they do that enough times, I'm probably going to have to deploy another army anyways, but...
Allow me to report.
Now, in other scenarios... Okay, spring work. This is where the Ochi clan normally is, like this whole area. Mori has already like destroyed them, and I think this is what their capital usually is. So it's a good area to be in. Right.
Understood.
Let's see. So we can do productivity or more fertility, I think. But we need seeds to do the productivity. So only one thing. This one looks fine. I agree with you, game. Now the question is, does anything need the fertility? This one actually could use a good tilling. Now, having these be in the upper 40s is not necessarily an amazing stat. It's not terribly low either. And you have to consider that if I do this now, you only get this stuff once a year, not per season. So if I wanted to do these, I want to basically do nothing. And I kind of do. I want to think, English. I think I want to mow in the summer instead of doing more tilling. I don't think it's really that important. And I think there's just look at this. The productivity here is so low. I think I need, and there's a lot of places where the productivity is pretty bad. So I want to save for summer. In fact, summer is really my favorite season for upping my harvest. I think it's the best one. We're going to skip development. Once again, we're still poor.
Raise the cries of victory and make me feel it.
Make me feel it. All right.
Follow me.
Go ahead and take this one now.
Surround them.
And I do like to storm castles, but these castles are ridiculous. This guy, apparently he only had a small territory. He's like, all right, well, just better start nailing the planks onto the side of the castles. All right, let's levy another army here, but it doesn't need to also be huge. That should be fine. Now, I could do it, and I think I'd be fine. But it's all going to get rolled over. If I don't spend all my supplies or provisions this year, then I'll just have a little extra, a little surplus for the next year. Ugh, flooding.
Allow me to report. Let us begin the council.
Okay, what's your bright idea? Oh, hey, there we go. Blockade power up. That should help. Honestly, they're kind of bad, but I do like that one, and the tech points is pretty good. Over. So we'll take that. We'll take that, and we will definitely take this guy's.
And with that, this council is over.
Fertilizers up. Flood. There we go. So basically, you need to have a flood happen in order for them to get the bright idea of like maybe we should do something about that. Interesting. As soon as I got the first fertilizer boost, I can just go immediately up to this. I want more seeds though. Don't know what I need to do in order to unlock that. It's just random, I think. Take this. Oh, sorry for all those noises. Ports. Definitely want port, Ruth. We have lots of ports. And what that means, as far as I understand, trade zones with ports grow faster. It's basically saying... hold on. Wrong view. Where is any of these ports here? I think it's, these... actually, they're not necessarily marked, I don't think. Not all the time. Or is that the... Okay, so I guess it is the fish. So yeah, anything, because there's several kinds of ports, really. Just see, there's this thing here, I don't know, I guess that's just the fishing town. Yeah, so there's regular ports, and the regular ports let you get the fishing villages. The T port, right there, might as well be the T port, but there's a trading port. Those give you must. I think I'm pretty sure I already did this, but and commercial ports, which help our trades here be better. We have a ton of them. We have a ton of ports, relatively speaking. All right. Expand.
Understood.
And let me tell you, once we get this, our income is gonna shoot up. We're gonna have to save up to unlock it, but all right, moving along. Income is actually dipped.
Surround them.
We might storm this one though, because this is not.
Make me feel it.
And more importantly, this is something useful if you ever are deciding whether or not you want to execute somebody. Is basically, I kind of don't think it's that useful to do in general, but definitely don't do it if there's a circle here where it says kin. Don't want to do that.
You have my thanks.
Not that that guy was, but like I said, we're gonna subjugate them pretty soon here, and I probably would rather just hire him. Oh, so they made peace. Let me see what happened with that. Could have paused it, but I might as well just let the turn. Oh, there we go. Yes.
Allow me to report.
Thank you. So there we go. We basically peacefully integrated this area. They built up the land a little bit for us. I mean, at least a little bit. And now, more importantly, they were like competing in all of our trade nodes. That should actually increase our money quite a bit, not because of what they have here specifically, but since we now control 100% of all these nodes instead of them competing with us, that should have improved our... Or not. Alright, well, I don't know what the hell happened, but we dropped from 800 to 330. You look. Okay. Sometimes this game doesn't tell you things. And sometimes it does. So you really have to look as to why these things are happening. Why did it even go in there? Alright, I think I'm pretty sure it has something to do with being at war. And I thought it was popularity. Maybe it's not popularity, but for some reason, I think when you're at war for any extended duration of time, your income goes down. I mean, yeah, okay.
Sorry, but we're taking this castle.
And you can go home.
Let's head home.
And then that'll be the end of these guys. Okay, so remove all. So okay, unlike the last couple clans, these guys have some pretty decent characters. They're not like amazing, but they're decent. Gosh, his valor is really low, but he's still okay. Basically, I don't want. I think this is. Oh gosh, 80 valor. Yeah. We're getting kind of close. You know what? We are in need of some staff. I don't want this person clogging up the works. Only because I think we're low on staff. That other guy I'm definitely not doing or hiring. It's just a waste of space, I think. Alright, and you go home?
Let's go back.
Alright, so they only took this one castle. Fine. It's, I've learned Sakai Connections. That's a trading skill. Helps you build trading towns, or more likely helps you upgrade them further.
Please command me.
Summer work. I'm gonna do that just to make sure I don't run out of money. So this is in dire need of some help.
Understood. Ha.
A lot of these are.
Understood.
I feel like you could make the argument of maybe min-maxing. Like, if something's just so bad, you just abandon it, essentially. But I kind of like to make sure everybody's producing what they need to do. So we got one more here. Now, productivity is a little bit different than the other ones, because these are kind of semi-permanent. This stat kind of just resets, I believe. So, like, if I was to do this one, it's going to give me an extra harvest of 376. But this one is going to give me a lot more. But if I did this, it's not like it's going to stay up at 49. It's just going to get reset anyways. And I think, not really sure what it resets to, but I think when you're increasing productivity, getting those raw gains, I think is what you want to look for. In general. I don't always stick to that, but gosh, it's so expensive. 9,000. That'll help a lot, though. All right, but I'm gonna expand first. Get our base. I mean, it could be. Well, you know what it could be. We're taking these castles, and maybe it's because they have these infantry here.
Understood.
I really believe me. You might be thinking.
Understood.
You want these infantry.
Understood.
I don't think we can afford them. Oh, right now. There we go.
Understood.
Rid of that. And especially because they're at the front lines. And believe me, I want the infantry too. This one we actually probably don't need. Oh gosh. I can get a ton of militia here if I wanted to.
Understood.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Because like I said, this is not a no-con... Just because I could max this out, right? And just because I have enough income to support this, it doesn't mean I want to do it. I'm going to get less harvest for all my other infantry. So I would like them to stay as farmers. There is value in keeping them as farmers. Okay. That's fine. Now suddenly I feel like we're making some bank here. That's fine. Alright. That's good. Here's a question. I'm not going to do it. We do need to replenish. I can go after these guys now. Not that they're particularly vulnerable anymore. They're one castle down. The question really becomes who's weaker. If you didn't know, I feel like it's a little obvious, but if you ever play any of these kind of games, these grand strategy games or anything like this, if you're playing Total War, playing Europa Universalis, anything like that, You just snowball. You gotta always you start with the weakest person, and you clump them into your mass, and then you go after the next person. So you always attack the weakest one. Well, I don't know if I want to say always, but pretty close. Hey, we are fifth in total soldier count. I do like how it goes from this to suddenly 132,000. Ooh, well. Anywho, let's look for our neighbors. Basically equivalent. The only problem is, I think this clan, the Shimazu, have a lot better generals, I believe, or officers. On average. I don't think, well, there is kind of a way to check that, but I don't think I really want to get, I don't want to go that far. So, we're gonna burn a few turns here. Let me take a, sorry. Trying to look at the stats here, because I am, for anyone, because I know I've got at least a few people watching on YouTube. I think I've got some people on stream here. I don't want to, I've always gone with no pressure. If you ever want to ask or say anything, that's fine. I acknowledge your existence. Hello, if you are there. If you have any recommendations or questions or anything, I'm fine with that. Oh gosh. It's not great. I'm gonna re-roll this one. Come back and try again. See? Give you a little time, come up with a good idea. The effects aren't great, but the tech points are decent. Yeah, I think that was a really good reroll. Glad I did it. I don't think there's anything in particular I want. Infantry, unit speed. The only problem with military policies is they just take a ton of military points compared to the other ones. Militia strength up. I might just go for this, honestly, because we're using so much militia right now. Down the road, I know there's policies you can get that give you a boost if you're using only infantry or only militia. We're not there yet, though, so having that mix is not the worst thing in the world. All right, so we need agriculture and military points for that. So we're going to take... go ahead and take this guy.
And with that, this council is over.
Raise church income. There we go. We do actually... Oh my gosh, we've got 14 churches. When did that happen? I guess, I feel like that's how these people in Japan at the time also felt. They're just there minding their own business, and then suddenly, like, damn, where'd all these churches come from? And that's, why Tokugawa, or whoever it was, or I don't think it was Toyotomi. I think it was Tokugawa who banned Christianity in Japan once he spoilers, gained control of Japan, kicked them back out. He's like, shit, where'd all these churches come from? And this is historically where a lot of, like, this clan here specifically has a bonus for churches. It spread from here, came in from here, and just went up from there. And also, this was another big port right here. As far as I understand it, I afford this? Almost. I'm going to actually save up. I'm literally going to not expand. Or can I? How much is this? I lied. We're expanding. We're good. We'll get it next turn. We're making enough money to make that happen. So, let me take a look at the... Anyone trying to murder me? Not really. They don't like me, but they're not actively trying to murder me right now. Hold on. The Ming, the Westerners, so the Chinese, and other countries of Japan. In the coming age, ports will be the key to trade. I mean, okay. It's funny. I've actually seen some other ones like this where they mention China or the Ming. I don't think there's any way to interact with China, but they talk about them. Scrounge up every last musket you can. The way war is waged has already changed. I mean, I like reading these sometimes because they don't matter. Like, that doesn't mean anything other than I guess he's trying to make more muskets. But they are kind of interesting to see, like, you know, the people should not only work in the fields when the call has been given to war, because I guess that does match with his bonuses. He gets a big bonus for militia. Yeah, militia combat power increases. They die less. They provide more provisions. So, in militia. Oh man, he really does get a ton of bonuses to militia. You can spam out a huge soldier count with this clan, or this daimyo, I guess I should say. Because when he dies, he might not necessarily keep that resolve. They probably will. Excuse me. And you can get a ton of soldiers. Actually, that reminds me. I was going to mention. I got sidetracked. I think so. My heir right now is pretty bad. If I could find a maiden, if we could get a daughter, it'd be great, because what you can do, you can marry one of your officers into the clan, and when that happens, in the other games, that was mostly a loyalty thing, and it still is a loyalty thing. They become very loyal. But you know what I can do in this game is I can actually retire. I can just pick. Actually, you know what? All right, they're all. So you'll see these are all family members right now. The Ryuzoji clan members. So I guess I can really pick my heir instead of that one that was born. But still, what I would like to do, if I could somehow manage, and this is random, if I ever get a daughter, I'm gonna go in here. Oops. Find a good officer, probably, you know, this guy. Well, how does he? Well, he's only a little bit younger than me. So, but either way, find somebody with good stats, or maybe, because you can also pass on your resolve to somebody else. So there's kind of some generic ones, like territorial safety is shared by a bunch of people. Unification is technically, it's a little bit not as common, but it's still one of the shared ones. I could replace this. He has this now, but if he succeeds for me, I can just give him mine. Or maybe I like this one better. I could change it up a bit. Or I could find somebody in here. If somebody had a unique one, I could pass it along to them if I made them an heir. I'm actually noticing here, though. Some of my people are a little unhappy. So it's mostly because of this penalty. So we'll let him vent for a bit. He'll be fine. Okay. Moving along. Our harvest is looking decent. Let me take a look at this. This area we just zoomed in on. Hey, there we go. All blue. Yep. This area had a flood, but it didn't look like it got that damaged. Did it get damaged at all? No, it didn't even get damaged. So normally when you get natural disasters like floods, your development buildings just get wiped away, washed away. And it's pretty terrible. Because as if it wasn't enough effort to do this, you know, anyways. I don't want to have to go back in and do it again. There we go. Decent spot for a reservoir. I don't think I want to put another. Oh. Okay, we'll put that there. Oops.
I understand.
This is pretty nice. Having your castles this close helps with the adjacency bonuses. That is not what I meant to do. Well, it is what I meant to do, but then I realized it was a dumb decision. So we're going to actually do that one. Maybe all of this is kind of dumb decisions, to be perfectly honest. But you know what?
I understand.
I already told you I like my stat.
I understand.
I'm getting a few other utility things in here. Ship.
Ha.
I'm not super keen on destroying what they've already put there.
Understood.
Might sound a little irrational, but...
Ha.
Okay, we got a lot of empty space over here.
Ah,
Come on, man.
I do understand.
I'm just gonna start
Understood.
pumping out the horses here.
Ha.
Son of... Gosh damn it. Yeah, we're totally gonna invest in this special trade node. Let me spend all my damn money on investments. Alright, you know what? We're gonna get there. Huh? Hmm. I think, though, I could be mistaken when I was mentioning this before. These purple landmarks, I think those might just pop up over the course of the game. I know there's some there to start with, but I think they randomly just start showing up as well.
Allow me to report.
But there's really no way you can track that or know that, really, other than just always watching and seeing if anything changes. All right. So what you need to do with these special trade zones is you just need to have them in your territory, and the only option is monopolize, and it's going to give us. See, it's already making us this, but it is worth monopolizing because we're going to get an extra 3,500 income, which is going to take us, 3 turns to pay off, so not very long at all. And it's also going to have a trading port there. This will help our income skyrocket. Relatively speaking, we've got some autumn work. I only wish it was summer work, that is. I can clear this. You have enough refugees that I think it's fine. We're going to go back to the capital. I know I said that funny.
Understood.
The goal here is to get to a blue happiness. Want to clear this? Not really. The other one had surplus farmland, not a whole heaping lot. Alright, we're out of money. Oh, you know what? We do need to assign people to these castles. Did we just never put somebody here, or did they die? Questions I ask myself sometimes. So yeah, these are going to be my my henchmen for my own personal unit.
I understand.
Troop counts around here are all looking pretty poor. Although I can change that, obviously, but
Understood.
kind of like looking at that by default to see what gets priority. Said. Life's too short for me to really
Understood.
min-max who would be the most appropriate to take control of these castles.
Understood.
So, if they've got good leadership, I'm putting them in charge. We are going to move some people. Okay, I am going to start up over here because I'm probably going to go after the Otomo. I swear I'm saying it off. Before I go after Shimazu, so I'm going to start by putting more officers up here. At least a little bit. I think having at least one extra person really helps their odds of getting a tactic or some bonus stats. Just, plus, it doesn't hurt that most of my officers are painfully mediocre in their stats.
Understood.
But, you know, these are kind of the generic officers, so that's to be expected. Well, now that I have 2 there, I will select them. No. Fine.
Understood.
Oh, there's one more here. You're not very good. I think I... Huh.
I understand.
Either way. Oh, there's one other person here. We're gonna pull some officers from here. They don't need to be there. And I say that because I tried to do my best to upgrade and keep the stat boosting buildings at my capital. And I'm doing it everywhere, just in case. But in particular, this gets priority for upgrades at least. Okay. Give everyone a turn to go to their new posting. Oh. Someone's attacking. You know, I'm gonna stop helping you because you honestly are just not. Is that me? Or is that them? I don't think I'm Yoshikane. Yeah. Ooh, so okay. Things are really starting to everyone's on the move now. Yes. I'm glad we're getting to know what's going on the exact opposite side of the land here.
Allow me to report.
A lot of people, oh man, all these wars.
Last month's results.
All right, we need to probably take advantage of
Begin
this.
the council.
Let's, first things first here.
Sounds
You know
good
what?
to me. That's what we're going with.
3. Keep it even. Well, actually, hold on. hold on. 30 and 55. I actually do want that specifically. So I mean, it's like really not good. All right, we'll keep an eye on it next time. I'm not going to redo it because these are good. It's not what I was exactly looking for, but let's see here. I could get even more flood damage down. Let me look at these first. Gold mine growth. I'm not too interested in growth. I'm going to get flood mitigation. So that's actually just a pretty good investment to save yourself a lot of time, money, and hassle. Gold mine or regular mines? We have the same, so I'll take gold mines because they're worth more. Okay. All right. So what the hell is going on? Okay, so these clans here are going to be wiped out. I thought they were at war, but no. I thought they were because I saw the ships going here. I thought they were going over here. So these two are fighting. Now, once again, same situation like over here. This is not much of a threat for them. Okay. Not much of a threat for them, but it is a distraction and a depletion of a lot of their forces. So I think we just, you know, no honor. If I was role playing, not that this, frankly, this clan wouldn't be like that anyways. You know, such an opportunist here. Just stab him in the back.
I'll crush you with this
I don't need to
strength.
even think about it. We just got our harvest. We're good to go for at least a few months here. Got everyone here. I swear, I wish I wish it wouldn't do this. Like, Why? Is it scared that my daimyo is going to die? Right. And we need to... I was going to say hand out the supplies here, but it actually for once did give out some horses to this unit. Why don't, instead of that, take those back. Give them to our lead unit. And then they can have a cavalry charge ability. And we've got 2,900 muskets. There we go. This should be fine. I don't know. It's a little funky because if I click one of these, it's only going to do one or the other. And this doesn't seem to feel inclined to give them out if I've got them. Wish it would automate that a little bit. I wish it would pick the correct officers because I don't know why it felt the need to put these junky guys in here. I could, I've kind of set up my other forts to only have up to 3 people. So these should already be the maximum that they just have available to actually be put into their unit. So I only have to micromanage this one. Okay. Yeah, we want as many people as we can get. So head on over. Which, by the way, look at our income at that special trade zone over there. We're going to grab this one now, which is also super expensive, but it is 945, which is pretty hefty for just a regular, well, I say regular, but a castle trade zone. All right. I'll hold off. Sometimes if I want peace deals and stuff, or extra provisions, I might need the money to negotiate. Now, it would be awesome. I don't know what the terrain is like right here. If this guy somehow managed to beat this, the Shimazu here, that would be amazing. It's not necessary, but it'd be great. Okay. Not unexpected, but you can hope. Oh, and he's gonna siege it, or storm the castle, kill some more of his troops. Oh gosh, buckle your seatbelts. Oh gosh, permanent whiplash injuries. I'm not going to take it, but this is interesting. I basically could just bully this guy into giving me 32,000 provisions, which I did spend like 10,000 already, but I'm not going to take it. I want your land, not your stuff, which sometimes is one and the same. Wait, hold on. Did he stop?
Allow me to report.
Yeah, 10,000. No, he did take this. I thought he started storming this and then just stopped. So they lost a lot of troops. Fact. Okay, sort of fine. 26. Now they were close before to the I can spell. What? Why are you up there after the U's? Well, alright, whatever. Yeah. They lost a decent amount of troops from that little... And they're still technically at war with them, but I think they've already done their damage. Yoshi. Oh gosh, we've gone into a choke point. I was going to try to check that, but I've lost all control here. Please. Oh, okay. No, this is fine. I didn't want to auto-resolve because, frankly, I think it doesn't matter the fact that I nearly have twice as many troops as them. It would still be a little bit skewed. Yeah. So their officers, man, I tell you what. If we can clear this clan out, replace all our old shitty officers with these guys, that'd be great.
Let me show you our strength.
So they want this. Honestly, I'm torn. Because once again, and I've had this thought process, I have way more people than them. I think I might just want to do a full charge just to make my units more comparable to theirs. Our defense plummets, but our attack will be way higher. And I think we can leverage just having more bodies than them and just beat them down. Like, we should probably last longer. Of course, our daimyo suggests this plan. He's very, very aggressive.
Let me show you our strength. Let me show you our strength.
I think,
will
I know
show
you might sound like a cop-out. I think I'm going to do this. I know it's a cop-out because then I don't have to think very much. But, I mean, if they last 5 turns, then I'm going to take control anyways. So, let's do this. And I don't know what they're doing. If they do full charge as well, that'd be great. Hey, I like the spread
Now, let's move.
of where units are going anyways.
Let's go.
I was, like I said, I thought they're so fast when you do full charge. Look how they're like. Usually this would take me like 3 turns to get across the map here. Oh wait, what? I think I clicked away. I think he said the enemy is using some sort of bait unit. Doesn't matter. We're already auto-attacking anyways.
The enemy has been located.
Raid, huh? Raid.
I see your weakness.
Raid.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Fire.
Let's get volley. Dishearten. Yeah, they're gonna turn around and fight them. Oh, that's not a very good volley for him. I mean, it's... Muskets are pretty good, but I could have been taking a lot more damage. Because he's only hitting me with like a third of his units. It's facing the wrong way. Well, I think things are looking okay up here. Down here is looking not great. That's not good. This unit is actually... Yeah.
Let's pull back.
Well, tit for tat. This unit is not looking great either, to be perfectly honest. Ooh, yeah, okay. But oh, hey. This guy's almost been completely wiped out. He's only got 54 troops left. We're probably going to wipe him out this turn, if I had to guess. This unit is an enemy unit. That's been completely wiped out. Yeah, they're just gone. He's almost gone. Their leader is here. He's fighting our leader. 94.
Fire.
Yeah, well, good luck down there. They're dead.
Spearmen to the front.
Just get behind the mountain. Okay, it's okay. It's part of the plan. All right, look. Did you not realize who you're fighting against? We're Ryuzoji, okay? We like to get broken, and then we just come back even stronger the next, on the next go around, okay? That's part of the plan. Honest. And I'm only being half facetious there. Can we get some plans, anything? Oop, no, please do not do that.
Your command? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's move.
Because they're gonna retreat, and when they come back, believe me,
Please command me.
keep moving this way. I do not want to be in front of this unit. He has 155 attack by default with muskets. Terrifying. He's not shooting anyways, which is probably smart on his call. Lure, provoke. Okay, well, it's fine.
Your command?
Actually, go over there.
Let's begin. We should win with this plan.
I think Deathsworn is just straight up better than Cavalry or anything like this, so...
Did you really think you could beat me?
Witness my plan.
We have caution. pursuit is almost like caution. I gotta get him out of there.
This will finish them off.
If he can, he's gonna break, I'm pretty sure. But if he can get out of there,
You'll never anticipate
no,
this.
let's not do that. He needs
Follow
help.
my command.
He also needs help here. In fact, if we can keep him there long enough, that's our musket unit.
Please, command. Let's begin.
Move there.
The enemy will never anticipate
Yeah, don't
this.
pursue, please. Do not pursue. Alright, so this guy's probably going to break. Oh, yeah, okay. The pursuers become the pursued.
The enemy.
Oh, please. We need to get our leader out of there, I think. Just temporarily, at the very least. Fortunately, the enemy has
Command.
kind of let me do that. He needs to back up.
Let's get started.
I mean, I know our units get better if they retreat, but if he retreats and then we just lose the entire battle because our leader was broken,
Witness my plan.
not a good. Oh yeah, let's do a charge instead of just attacking them normally. Yeah. So this unit returned. He's buffed. He's angry. Get back in there.
Now is the time to show our strength.
Fire!
The enemy. Unload.
Oh no. Oh jeez. No, not the muskets. Okay, we're fine. Our morale is fine. We're gonna take out their last fortification here.
Please, command.
Well,
Your
let me
command.
cue that up and then attack them. Ugh, he's so slow. So slow. I'm actually gonna. You literally only need to retreat for that little minute there. I really don't think he. I think he's fine, is what I'm trying to say. Charge? Yeah, charge him in there. Might as well hamstring him.
With this plan, I will leave you in the dust. We must defend.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. This guy is back. He can get in there.
Let's get started.
Ooh, yeah. So we were doing a charge. I think. What was his attack before? He got the buff from regrouping after being broken. But then we ordered a charge. That's buffed his attack up to 220. That's why those special orders are so much more useful than just bash, having them sit next to each other.
Fire!
Well, that's not good. I think we're fine, though.
Let's see if you can evade this.
Well, I tried to get him out of there. He's gonna get flanked.
Spearman.
I'm being provoked, but so be it. This... Oh, it's already broken. Or no. Oh, they're provoked. Okay. Gotcha. So this unit's been... Or this fort's been cleared out. He's gonna get torn up by these muskets.
Let's do
I don't think there's much I can do about that.
it now. Let's move.
Still trying to position myself to shoot this guy with muskets.
Let's begin.
It's not looking too great. There's a unit over there, but if he wants to hide in the corner, let him.
Fire! Fire!
Yep. I can't. He's shooting this. He's provoked. I can't stop him. That guy's getting pincered. It's okay. Flanking him, but he's gonna get broken. I said he'd be fine. Apparently, getting shot at point blank is pretty scary. We get a charge? I mean, tactician's pretty good.
How much more obvious can you be?
Let's begin.
Please.
Go try to. I want to take care of Yoshihiro over here. Please, just let me shoot you. I'm usually better at this.
Prepare yourselves.
It's also probably because I have like 5 units with muskets instead of just the one.
The enemy has been located.
I think. Well, I mean, we should win this. I mean, we have so many more troops than them. It's just they can't kill. They can't make everyone rout before my units come back to the field. That's their problem. He says as another unit gets broken.
Seems to be someone with a plan.
Okay,
Witness my plan.
finally.
Fire.
It's not a very good shot, but you know,
We should win with this plan.
yeah,
Don't drop
give him a
your
good
guard.
cavalry charge.
Please command me.
You just keep trying to
Let's begin.
chase him here.
Command.
You move in,
Ready yourselves.
flank him. You stay on him.
Your command.
He's almost broken. I think we can break this unit. Where is the enemy leader's back here, but I don't think that's how we're gonna win.
It's time I showed you what I can do.
Okay, and there's another unit that just unfortunately they're just gonna sit there now because they returned at the very beginning of the next phase.
Rush them.
Hmm.
We should win with this plan.
No, you don't need to concentrate. You need to chase this person. You come over here.
Your command. Let's begin. Please command.
Oop. You keep doing that.
Command me.
Pull our forces back over here.
Let's do it.
Please command me.
And he's been provoked, so
Let me show you why we say a second strike is not needed.
he's so fast.
Spearman, forward.
I guess this guy just broke. I don't know why, but I'll take it. Let's just, you know, try to tighten the noose here. Oh gosh, gosh damn, I've had the enemy clan selected this whole damn time.
Win with this plan.
Let's go Death Sworn, because that ups their defense as well as attack, so.
Your command. Let's move it.
Your command.
Aim this way. I'm thinking he might be moving that way.
Please command me.
Everyone, come back here, if you can. Please, I know you're being provoked, but if you're gonna be useless, at least break the unit that's taunting you. Break him.
Seized victory.
Pierce
We'll
through.
never let it go.
I think my leader might be running. Oh, no, he tried to shoot a volley, but immediately got broken as soon as it started. Alright, it's looking a little scary,
It's my plan.
but
Please command me.
their leader is also almost broken. If I can break him, I'm assuming it might even out the fact that my leader is also not in a good way.
Prepare yourselves. Witness my plan.
No. Please do not pursue. Everyone get in here, please. That's fine.
Your command. Prepare yourselves.
Victory is certain.
Please break him.
Let down your guard. Spearman.
Break him. He really did pierce through.
Now.
Wow, okay. Well, I feel like I'm about to go cry in a corner. What the heck? Our units suck. Our units suck so much. Now, I'm not trying to pass the buck.
Your command.
There might have been some mistakes on my end, but I don't think they were that bad. I think our units just are not, especially because I've been kind of skipping through them, but
Started.
there's been... Oh, please, stop moving so much so I can just light you guys up. Messages saying how the militia is getting tired. See, that you don't really run into that problem as much when you have infantry, so all my people's morale is just plummeting now since the fight's been going on for so long. Please, come back. Come back to me, baby.
Now. Release.
Oh, no. No, no more raids.
Release.
Why did you break?
Command.
Please, pincer.
Witness my plan.
Hamstring.
Cannot dodge this strike.
These guys didn't get into position. They got intercepted.
Witness my plan.
Just please, just turn around.
Prepare yourselves. Let's begin.
No.
With
You.
this plan, I will leave you in the dust.
No. We're gonna. If you do this, they run away as well. We're just
Cannot
buckle
dodge
down.
this strike.
Please help. If this pincer will move this bar a little further, give them some time to recover, please. Not a pincer. There it goes.
Release.
Break him. No, not my unit. Break the leader. Yes, I agree with you. This cannot continue. We can't run away.
The enemy will never anticipate this.
Please do not pursue. This guy, please, give me this juicy musket barrage. I hope this does well.
Your command. Let's begin.
Who came back over here? This guy?
Your command?
Bunch of retreating units over here. This is not... this shouldn't be as close as it is.
Witness my plan.
Charge him. Charge him. Charge the shit out of him, please. Break this man. Break his bones. Don't pursue them. Yeah, okay, we're good. Pincer, shoot him. Break this unit here from the muskets. Oh, our leader's back. Oh, run away. Yes. Okay. All right. You know what? You did you're broken, but you've done your job. Their leader's broken. Our leader's back. Mass routes, pandemonium, chaos on the battlefield. What the hell's going on?
Let's move it.
Please. All right, now we start pursuing. We need. There's so many broken units. We got to pursue these.
My plan.
Who is this? No, you're fine.
Let's do it. Now, let's move.
Actually, try to skirt around this way. Yes.
Give me an order. Let's
Just everyone get in there. Don't worry about them. They're gonna flank us. I know, but
Please command.
you just.
Prepare yourselves. Your command. Prepare yourselves. The enemy has been located.
They're freaking raid. I say don't worry about them, and then they immediately show up and ambush me.
The enemy will never anticipate this.
Oh, it's raining. I'm like, why can't this guy shoot them? All right, well, just keep trying to keep with them.
Let's do it.
You get back down. Yeah, I guess we are gonna have to deal with them. You guys
Let's get started.
do a pursue, but not actually the pursuit command. Oh, I'm gonna like by the time this ends, they're just all going to be dead. Well, there's a whole unit wiped out.
See if you can evade this.
Spearman forward.
Oh, please give me that victory.
Let's do it. Now, let's move.
Please concentrate. Pursue them.
Death in store.
And that's the lead unit too, for what it's worth. Well, actually,
Please
just
command me.
they have returned, so this unit's back.
Your
And actually move him down here to help cover his flank, although he's gonna be super slow. Alright, I think we got this. This should fill up. Please, it's so close. We got pincers, mad pincers up here.
We should
Use all the plans. All the plans.
How much more obvious can you be?
Oh. Pursue them, please.
How much more obvious can you be?
It's time
Dishearten.
to show you what I can do.
We should win with this plan.
Concentrate. Some of these might not actually be that great of an idea, but
Your command? Let's begin.
All right, please. We just need like a tiny, like it is going up.
Let's end this battle.
Please. Please. No, don't break. Okay, we win. The HQ's unit's been completely wiped out. You know what?
Crush them.
You know what? I shouldn't have been that difficult.
No one can stop our
But
momentum.
a win is a win, okay? Oh, gosh. Well, okay. This just goes to show when your individual units are just way better than the other armies. It can help. You know what? Get him in here. Not worried.
You have my thanks.
Oh gosh. Well. Alrighty then. I mean, we won. We are gonna storm the shit out of this. Oh gosh, it's not great. We're inflicting equal losses. It's not what I like to say.
Allow me to report.
But we are. I mean, we already started storming it. We might as well finish storming it. I mean, it has. I guess you have to go through 852 garrison soldiers. Okay. Oops. Expand up here
Understood.
to Moriland. What seasons? Winter. We do have 2 fertilizers. Nowhere needs it in particular, so I'll take the AI suggestion. I'm not going to clear anything. We do have a lot of money. I'm still going to wait though. Till this war is over. I don't want to spend it.
Finished already?
I mean, he's probably going to die soon, but we'll take it.
You have my thanks.
So what kind of force is he mustering? 8,000 people? I don't think that's going to be good enough there, bucko.
We march.
Azai, okay. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's kind of an important part of Nobunaga's story. Yeah. He's building all these new castles. Like I said, the continuing stories of Nobunaga and Monkey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, just wanted to verify he's that sweet. Monkey! Change your name, stupid. I thought I saw a mod that actually changes his portrait to like a literal monkey. I could be wrong. Look, you're gonna change your name a few more times, pal, I think. Promotion and offer. Okay, it zoomed in back at our home area. But I don't think this has anything to do with us either. You know, I know the feeling. It's about lunchtime. It's probably time to eat myself. Also, you know, no. Bandits being mugged. You know, when I think of bandits, I think of this guy. Well, you see, mochi, rice cake, it's very chewy. I feel like there was another game that had a similar kind of scenario, but there was this ninjas, and things turned out a lot differently than probably was about to happen. Lost in translation puns. I actually have no idea who this is, by the way. Maybe they changed their name, or maybe that's just who they are. I don't remember this character. Now I can learn. That's a pretty, a big stretch. I think this guy's gonna be daimyo one day. Then he'll pay me. Yeah, I'm putting my bet on this guy. There's no need to get so emotional. You know what? I feel like we have the same reaction here. Okay, hold on. Changed his flag insignia to 3 white circles representing 3 mochi. 3 white circles. I mean, only one I can think of is Mori, but that's not necessarily white circles, but definitely not them. Oh, we have a quest. The irony. I don't know how that triggered, but we've got one.
You're not getting away.
Excuse me. We will continue to siege these. I keep calling siege, it's storming them. We'll take a look at this in a second. I want to finish the active phase here.
What? You mean you're finished already? Let's do it.
Look, I have an MO. It's very simple. Fight these sketchy battles, and if you lose, you cut and run with the stuff you already stole from them. Oh, okay, so the preview was saying 12,000, but half of his army isn't here yet. Very foolish. Where's the rest? Okay, it actually hasn't been brought up yet. In that case, I mean, I guess I could start pulling people from way the hell over here. This one I'm going to have to go actually siege it and not storm it. This looks like I'm going to take too many losses, especially since he is pulling more people to fight.
Allow me to report.
This is their capital, so I do have a pretty vested interest in taking that. It should be pretty nice. Ooh, yeah, there we go. 25 military points. That one. Okay, you know what? I'm pretty okay with this. They're all very specialized.
And with that, this council is over.
Okay. Political power up. Go. And we'll just get more points in the future. Ugh, I thought this was going to be for our quest. He's pretty good. He's slightly above. I usually consider average, 50. Everything in here is at least, in the 60s. I will tell you, he's also really young. Really 16.
You have my thanks.
Mori? Oh no. Mori plans on conquering all of Kyushu. Come on. Alright. Let's take a look at this quest. I have no idea why I got this. Takatora Todo becomes a lord. So is he... Like, did I recruit him? Is that why? There's lots of Takes and Tanes. I have him? Or maybe he might be roaming around here somewhere. Let me look at all clans. Let me... Takatora. One day. One day we'll get there. Tomo, Tane. Am I missing something? S. Should be like right here, if he exists, but I don't see. I just can't employ. There's nobody to employ right now. I feel like this is a, I'm blind sort of situation. No? I actually have no idea where this guy is. I need to make him a lord. So basically in charge of a castle. I could be looking at this wrong. I was looking for Takatora. Maybe it's under Todo. No. Well, I'm a little bit stumped. I'm gonna be honest. Doesn't seem to exist, like, at all, anywhere. So we're gonna leave it be for now, for like right this immediate moment, so we can move along here. But I am keenly interested in figuring out what that is, just so we can say we did it. And usually the quests in this game give pretty substantial benefits too, because let me tell you what, if you pick a scenario where Oda isn't already established and they don't get the event where they crush the Imagawa army, then they don't get that event. Like, it doesn't trigger. And Imagawa, like, almost always destroys Oda if they don't get that event. So they're really looking good on the development, or their stockpile. Yeah. It's gonna take them a while to get here, but bring them down. I think we can actually deal a pretty decisive blow against this clan. And I kind of want to do it now instead of letting them rebuild. Oh, yep, they're splitting up.
Allow me to report.
I guess we can spend that money on repairs. Like I said, if I had him here on the list somehow, I'd put him in charge or something, but I don't know where that is, so. For now, just do this. I mean, he's not in my army, see? You. Okay, well. All this juicy port money. I'm so glad they're splitting up to defend against both. If he just sent all of them at this guy. Oh gosh. You know what? If I was really trying, I'd take control of this. But after it's raining. Last time I was kind of a bit. You know what? Let's see. Let's roll the dice on this one. Oh, we won. It's a miracle. Keep sieging it down. Hold on. Pause. Before you actually, you're like, okay, there is no one's. We're not being limited. So let's go ahead with this. This one. I'll go ahead and take control. I think I actually don't have anything. I was going to say we might have a bit of an advantage because it's raining, and they're more likely to have muskets than me, but that is not the case. We are going to... I am not confident. We are all C-tier scrub lords over here, and they've got a couple S and A, and gosh, people are just not very good. And we're also like almost exclusively militia. So I forgot to choose a plan. Not super important, but it probably would have been a good idea. After, I figure, not necessarily after this battle, but whenever we wrap up this war, I'll probably wrap up this segment. I mean, I've probably been going on for at least a couple hours. I know these are going to be long, kind of, no matter what, but I don't want these to drag on too long.
I won't let you escape.
Okay. Mm-hmm. This is actually pretty good. I don't think we have like a lot more units than he does. I mean, we have more troop count, but more importantly, we have a better, we have more units individually. That's going to really help us outflank him, really. Muskets here. If it ever and the weather can change mid-battle. If it clears up, it might be helpful. What was that? Pincers? Somebody say pincer?
Your command?
Just turn, basically. And you try to get around the flank here. It'd take you 60 turns to do it, but you know.
Please command me. Let's begin.
Meet that guy, maybe get a pincer on him for a split second. This guy move... See, this guy, our general, he can move up here. Maybe get both of these pincered. Hamstring, I'm fine with that. Lure active, you know, whatever. Alright, so he's backing off. Not... There we go. I was gonna say, how has he not been flanked? Oh gosh. He lured everybody. Almost everybody, anyways. Just... I think we're fine, though. Well, especially once these guys are done with their covert ops missions here. Now ambushers take them down. Enemy lured. Ambushers slay them all. How about we don't? How about we don't? And you know what? We're not even going to say that we did, even though you already did that. You know what? I have to admit. Oh gosh. Credit where credit's due. Pretty sure the AI got me pretty hard. Conveniently, all these crappy officers also have... Who are you? You are going to break in half a second. They all have caution. It's almost like they knew that they were going to rout instantly. You know what? Just go for it. Go for it, dudes. You are going to go for this because you only have 400 people. They're going to try to get over here to help. Alright, this is where all our units chain route and we lose. Yep. Not even an exaggeration. Alright, well, that was pretty good. You know what? I can't be that mad. They played me pretty good. And I have no idea that they were going to be doing a lure unit. Oh, back to plan B then.
Let's do it.
Well, they're dead. Or at least routed. So I'm going to go ahead and send the offer now, because we're not going to get... Oh, that sucks. Well, we're chipping away at them. I really feel like I should be able to get more than this. But it's mostly an issue of I'm out of troops, and they need to replenish, and also I'm not in a situation where I can really protract these wars as long as I would like.
Understood.
Just take me. Not going to give you the satisfaction of slaughtering me.
Allow me to report. Please command me.
Alright, well, war's not technically over, so we'll end the turn. Or we'll keep going through this turn.
Understood.
So there. Your fertility drill though.
Understood.
I think I'm going to save the rest of it for summer. That final burst of work done before the harvest. Okay, so basically what I need to... I've got a lot of income. I got a lot of money stockpiled. Before I declare war on anyone else, I'm going to probably this next time. I'm gonna have to go through here, start culling this militia, and start getting infantry. The militia aren't cutting it anymore. Not against. I mean, they're using all militia. Well, some infantry, but more importantly, they also have good officers. So we're gonna have to get the competitive edge somewhere. And like I said, these militia are not doing me any favors. I'd rather have a little less infantry than, you know. Ugh. Mm. Mm. He's not actually threatening me right now, and I don't have any troops deployed. Alright, well, you know what?
Let us begin the council.
Let's just play this council out, and then we'll call it there, I think. Let's see, what do I want? 12, 15. Let's just go for the highest raw increase, because I need points in every category.
This council is over.
Oh, here we go. You know what? Forget that then. Let's just get infantry up, since we're planning on trying to swap over to more infantry focus anyways. Alright. Well, not a whole heaping lot was accomplished this time. I am aware of this. You also see, like I said, there's this frowny face here. It's gone on for quite a while, this war, so my people are starting to get kind of unhappy. Well, I don't know if it directly shows up in the popularity, but this means that it's been going on for too long. So we did get a little bit. Not a whole heaping lot, but baby steps here. Like I said, my main problem is mostly my troop quality, the combination of militia and basically mediocre leaders versus their really good leaders, and they're using mostly militia too, but probably more infantry than I am. These guys also have a pretty good mix, I think. So we'll fix that next time. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm like that guy from our mysterious quest. I don't know where the hell this guy is, but he was poor and hungry. Well, I'm at least hungry. So until next time, thank you for watching. I will see you next time, probably later today. But maybe tomorrow, we'll see. See you then.